Hey you guys, so in this video we're going to talk about love and marriage, again from this book, Sex and God. And when people first get into a relationship, they feel like this high called new relationship energy. I myself am not a fan of that because it's a fall. Eckhart Tolle talks about falling in love because you're falling. You've lost yourself. So I am not a fan of that at all. You're falling. And your brain is actually like on this kind of like opiate-like high, which is very temporary. It makes you not see the reality of the other person. It's an ungrounding. But a lot of people are really addicted to that, and that's what they want, and that's what they look for. I find it very destabilizing because I like to be in myself. I do not want to lose myself. That's why I don't do drugs. Except, I smoke a little weed or have a little bit of alcohol with dinner, a little red wine. But I don't want to lose myself. But some people like that. But it's called new relationship energy. And I guess to some extent it can't be avoided, like you just fall in love with this person. But it's a temporary state. And it's destabilizing. But anyway, new relationship energy is like exciting, it's stimulating. But then it alters people's brains and their chemistry, actually. And then you settle into what's called LTS, long-term security relationship. That's when you feel safe and you feel satisfied and it's peaceful and it's comfortable. And it can take years of experience with a partner to really settle into this steady, comfortable, long-term security relationship. Now, the conflict that comes in for many people is when it comes to their sociosexual orientation. Some people are highly sociosexual, some are less sociosexual. In general, men, if you take men as a group, they are more sociosexual than women as a group. However, there are differences, individual differences that people have, and the sexual problems in a relationship come up when one person is more sociosexual than the other. When you first start a relationship, everybody is very highly sexually attracted to the other person. You will have the most sex that you will ever have in the beginning of your relationship. The first few months, even maybe the first few years, a lot of sex. After that, you're going to settle down more to what your baseline is. This isn't in the book, this is what I'm saying. So if you want to know how sexual your partner is, you might want to ask them about their sex life when you meet them. How often does this person masturbate? How many sexual partners have they had? What do they like about sex? How much sex do they like to have usually when they're settled into a relationship? What are the factors impacting their desire for sex? People don't usually talk about that. They're like, oh, it's hot, she's hot, he's hot, it's going to be this way forever. And it isn't. So the both styles can work. You can be in a relationship and have a lot of sex or have very little sex. As long as you're both happy with it, it can work. The problem comes in when you have very different sexual styles. That's when a problem comes in. Then the person who wants more sex will feel really dissatisfied, and the person who doesn't want sex will often probably feel guilty or feel pressured or put upon by that. Now, let's bring the religion back into it. If you're a religious person, the culture around you is going to value the low sociosexual orientation type of relationship. Low adventure, low excitement, and low sexual activity. It provides a nice, quiet place to infect children or grandchildren with negative religious sexual ideas. Okay, so the religious culture values low adventure, low sexual adventure, low sexual excitement, and low sexual activity. Now you may want a little of that even if you're not religious, but if you're religious, it will definitely value that. And in some religions, even to this day, people are told not to masturbate. And if you're married, you should not masturbate either. It is